Your gut microbiome may be hungry, and that can affect your body more than you realize. When it doesn't get enough fiber or enough time to rest, beneficial gut bacteria can weaken. Your gut's protective barrier may also become more vulnerable. The result can be bloating, irregular digestion, fatigue, or that frustrating feeling of mental fog. The good news is that you don't necessarily need expensive detox products. Your gut often responds well to small, consistent changes. Here are 5 simple principles to support your digestive system every day. First, give your gut a break between meals. Your small intestine has a self-cleaning mechanism called the migrating motor complex, or MMC. Think of it as an internal street sweeper. When you go long enough without eating, waves of movement help push leftover food and debris farther down the digestive tract. But every time you snack, drink something with calories, or keep grazing throughout the day, that process gets interrupted. Many people eat from morning until night. Breakfast, a sweet coffee, snacks, lunch, an afternoon treat, and then a late-night meal. Their gut barely gets any time to clean up. Try starting with main meals spaced about 4 to 5 hours apart, and limit snacking when you are not truly hungry. A rumbling stomach between meals is not always an emergency signal to eat right away. Sometimes it is simply your digestive system following its natural rhythm. Second, feed your microbiome with variety, not just one healthy food. Think of your gut as a garden. Probiotics are like seeds, but seeds struggle to grow in poor soil. The most important fertilizer for beneficial bacteria is fiber from plants. When you eat vegetables, beans, seeds, fruit, and whole grains, fiber reaches your colon and becomes food for good bacteria. In return, they produce compounds that can support the gut barrier and help regulate inflammation. Here is the key. Different bacteria prefer different types of fiber. So instead of eating a huge amount of the same vegetable every day, aim for variety. A useful goal is around 30 different plant foods per week. It may sound like a lot, but it adds up quickly. Leafy greens, root vegetables, beans, fruit, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices all count. A meal with broccoli, carrots, black beans, pumpkin seeds, and fresh herbs can be more helpful than eating a large bowl of broccoli every day. More plant diversity helps create a more diverse internal garden. Third, when you eat matters almost as much as what you eat. Your body does not process food equally well at every hour of the day. During the day, when you are active, digestion and metabolism generally work more efficiently. At night, your body needs to prioritize rest, recovery, and deep sleep. A very late or heavy dinner can leave you feeling more bloated, make sleep harder, and contribute to sluggish mornings. You do not need extreme fasting. Instead, try keeping your eating within a 10 to 12 hour window. For example, have your first meal at 8 a.m. and finish your final meal before 8 p.m. This gives your gut a longer break overnight, when your body needs time to repair and recover. Fourth, do not eat while stressed. Your brain and gut are in constant communication through the nervous system, especially through the vagus nerve. When you are stressed, rushed, or scrolling through upsetting news while eating, your body shifts into fight or flight mode. At that point, digestion is no longer a priority. Blood flow is directed toward your muscles, gut movement can slow down, and you may be more likely to feel heavy, bloated, or uncomfortable. So even a healthy meal may not feel great when you eat it in a state of anxiety. Before your first bite, pause for 30 seconds. Take a slow breath in, then make your exhale slightly longer. Repeat 3 times. This small habit sends a clear signal to your body. You are safe. You can digest now. It is one of the simplest ways to shift into a rest and digest state. Finally, reduce the things that put unnecessary pressure on your microbiome. We often focus only on what to add: more vegetables, more probiotics, more supplements. But sometimes, removing what does not serve you is just as important. Antibiotics save lives when they are truly needed, but unnecessary use can reduce both harmful and beneficial bacteria. That is why antibiotics should be used only as directed by a healthcare professional. Also, wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly, choose fresh and minimally processed foods more often, and use a clean drinking water source that suits where you live. You do not need to be perfect. Simply reduce unnecessary stressors so your gut has a better chance to rebalance. In short, gut health is not about a quick cleanse. It is about creating space between meals so your gut can clean itself. It is about eating a wider variety of plants. It is about finishing dinner a little earlier. It is about taking a breath before you eat. And it is about limiting the things that disrupt your microbiome. These habits are not flashy, but they become powerful when repeated every day. Your gut does not need a miracle solution. It needs the right environment to do what it was designed to do. If you choose just one change today, try skipping one unnecessary snack, adding one new vegetable to dinner, or taking 30 seconds to breathe before lunch. Those small choices can become the foundation for a lighter, clearer, and healthier body over time. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video.